the building, man. I got a super dope guest, man. I never thought I'd be sitting down with this brother. I was watching one of his favorite movies, man. I got it right here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
you got the old school. That's what's
yeah. I
up,
had it
bro.
right there, boy. Yeah,
That's what's up.
that's when I first watched it, man. That's one of my favorite movies, man. You seen him in that movie, Three Strikes. He's if I was sitting here naming off all the movies, man, that would take up the whole interview. He's got a roster of movies. He's also got a brand new project that just came out. We're going to talk about that, Adam and Eve. So I want y'all to welcome to the show for the very first time, man. Actor, screenwriter, director, everything,
Yeah.
man. Businessman. The Brian Hooks in the
Yeah,
building.
yeah.
What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling, man. Happy to be here chopping it up with you, man. Happy to be alive.
Yeah, man. This is my Christmas present, man. So I appreciate you, man. This is it right here, man, for me.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate you as well, man. It's always good chopping it up with other, content, providers, content creators.
Yeah, man. Definitely, man. I appreciate you being here, man. So let's jump into it, man. I know we were talking about Three Strikes, but I want to talk about the new project, man.
Hmm.
Adam and Eve. Tell me about it, man. Getting to see you in a different light.
Yeah, yeah. Adam and Eve was different, man, and it's a result of all the independent filmmaking and being able to green light yourself and do what you want, how you want, when you want. That was shot during the pandemic. It was sort of a result of my left the bang, the thing that I do with our youth, and we were doing a class and hoping to be in person. We weren't able to do that, so it was sort of my way of continuing the process and the mentorship and the education with them and allowing them to virtually be a
Mhm.
part of this film, man. But I was just dead set on, we need like a hood love story, so to
Mhm.
speak. You know what I mean? In the veins of Jason Lyric back in the
Right,
day. You know what I
right.
mean? And I was just looking to make something that felt like that, man. I felt
Mhm.
like the audience would receive it, man. And
So
so,
this is your project, correct? This is
yeah, yeah,
okay.
man.
Okay. I
Yeah,
just want
yeah.
people to
No,
know. I
man.
want people to know he's not just starring in it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
No,
you.
yeah, man. Directed, produced,
Nice.
starred. Me and my man Terrence worked on the story. I wrote the screenplay. And then we went out there and made it happen, man. Very small, contained crew because it was COVID. So it
Right.
was like 9 of us. You know what I mean? But we were able to capture something really special, man. And then the way that people are responded to the film to this
Mhm.
point has been everything, man. So
And that's
Adam and
out
Eve,
now,
man,
right now,
excited
right?
about it.
That film's out right now on Tubi, correct?
It's out right now
Mhm.
on Tubi, man, and the response has been amazing, dude.
Hey man.
Absolutely amazing.
Hey, shout out to Tubi, man. Tubi be coming with it.
Yeah.
Tubi be coming with it, man. I know they got you tapped in too, boy, because every other movie is Brian Hooks. I
Yeah.
remember when I first got on there, I was like,
Yeah.
yo,
He said, "Yo,
because
is this
you
legal?"
know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking for I'm already everybody is still trying to find Three Strikes. They're like,
Yeah.
where's this strike? I found it. I got it on my
He
fire
said,
stick.
"I found it."
I found it. You know what I'm saying? It's on my fire stick. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
had to, had a woo 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 bop bop
Yeah, yeah,
bam.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that motherfucker on there, and I got it
Yeah.
saved, man, so I can watch it on there. But I was looking for Fat Beach, and that
Yeah.
mother boy,
Yeah.
Fat Beach was on there. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Coolio too, man.
Yeah,
Uh,
man.
I mean, man, tell me about how that was working with Coolio, man, doing that
It
project.
was crazy, man, because Fat Beach was the first starring film. Might have been my first film and first starring film. And
Uh-huh.
so, you know what I mean? It was a blessing. The audition process for that was crazy. I had to
Okay.
audition like 6 times. And
Damn.
then, finally, they gave me the role. It was the director, Doug Ellen, who
Hmm.
created the hit show Entourage
Okay.
back in the day. And so, I'm on a set, man, and I'm young, I'm green, I'm hungry, I'm appreciating the opportunity. I'm out there, all in this character, Darrell, giving it to him, man. And so Coolio at the time was, Gangsta's Paradise,
Right.
all that. You know what I'm saying?
It was
So
at his prime, huh?
yeah, bro. So when he showed up on set, you know what I mean, to do that, man. It was, I'm from Bakersfield, California, man. You know what I mean? So that,
Yeah,
just to be able to see and work with someone like that, it was dope. And he was so cool. You know what I mean? He was so
yeah.
cool. So it was just a real blessing just to be there, with him, you know what I mean, doing my thing, man. He was a good dude. We actually, me, him, and Jermaine Huggy Hobson flew to
Hey,
New
hilarious,
York together to
hilarious
promote the
dude.
film, man. So dope experience, man. And he's gone too soon, man. We're
Yeah,
losing too many people.
yeah. Hey, man, you was a fool with Darrell, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Darrell need his own sitcom, bro. We gotta bring Darrell back, man. We gotta bring Darrell back.
Yeah, it's crazy, man, because that's set with people, man. Like I was really giving everything with Darrell, man, and making sure he was an absolute fool. And I think it definitely worked, man, because even today people love that character, man. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And so they really really took to him, man. So it was an amazing thing, man. Amazing role. And I'm actually gonna do a part two to Fat Beach, but it will
Oh
be
man,
it's gonna
stop,
be a little
stop.
different. I'm gonna be in the movie, but you know what I mean? It's gonna be I can't give away too much, but
Okay. Do you
it's
need
gonna be dope.
extras?
Huh?
Do you need extras?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. You gotta come on out,
I'm
man.
not. I'm not playing. I'm coming, man. You know I'm
I'm
acting too
serious
now.
too. I'm
I'm
serious too. You
acting
gotta
too.
come on out, man.
Hey, where you need me? How you want it?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure. For sure.
Yeah, man. That'll be dope, man. That'll be dope. That's nice, man. You've done some great film, man. And
Thank
tell
you,
me about
boss.
how you got. I don't know. I mean, how did you? I kind of look at it how No Limit was dropping.
Hmm.
You kind of no limited
Yeah,
all these films, man. Like it was
yeah,
like
yeah,
and it
yeah.
kept going and kept going, man. So tell me about you
Yeah,
know.
it was me and my buddy Barry Bowles, man, and
Okay.
we sort of accidentally on purpose slid in. We made this small film called Q. We made that thing for about $13,000.
Hmm.
That movie went on to make $800,000.
Damn.
Yeah, man. And
That's
so
on
there
Tubi
we,
right now too, isn't it? I think.
yep, yep,
I
yep. And
think it's
so
on.
there
Yeah,
we
I
were
got
like, and then when we finished that movie Q, it was horrible, but
it.
it was 90 minutes and it was funny and it was coming on the heels of Fat Beach.
Hmm.
So Xenon, this little mid-level distributor, took it, put it out, it went through the roof. And we had found a little niche for ourselves so we could control our own destinies and we didn't have to wait on nobody to
Yeah.
pick us. And we were able to do what we want, how we want, when we want, man. And what I thought at times it was a lot more work to do these
Hmm.
independent films was a burden, but it really turned out it was a gift. And it was like giving a kid diamonds. They don't realize there's
Right.
diamonds. They might throw it out the window. But flash forward to today, I have all the all the ingredients, all the know-how to make a film from start to finish by myself. And so I don't have to wait on anybody for anything. So it was a true blessing because now living in this, completely independent friendly time,
Right.
I don't have to wait on anyone. I'm not one of these, actors who just, waiting and hoping on the call. I can go out and be proactive and make things
Yeah.
happen, man. So it was a blessing, man. And we were just putting out those movies. We figured out, we could go to these mid-level distributors,
Hmm.
make these films for modest budgets, and we were making great money. It was just a great business model. It was, sort of unknown space at the time, but
Hmm.
for instance, we made the movie Nothing to Lose, a romantic comedy, for $100,000, and it went on to make about $4.2 million. And
Also on
so
Tubi.
yeah, yeah.
I
And
just
so
gotta let the
yeah,
people know in case they wonder
yeah,
where
yeah, yeah.
that's
And
on
so
Tubi too.
yeah, man. So we found some space for ourselves. And like you said, people would go to Blockbusters to get the whatever the blockbuster was. And then they would also be like, yo, but let me check out this Brian Hooks joint too. So you
Right,
know what I
right,
mean? They would
right.
get their Jurassic Park 7, but they would also be looking for that Brian Hooks film, man. It was
Yeah,
just blessed, man, just to keep turning them out.
yeah. That's what's up, man. So did you have a man, like an acting mentor or OG that you kind of looked up to, or you kind of soaked up game from?
Yeah, man, I didn't. I didn't, man. And I was just a natural fool. and naive enough to just jump in and start swimming.
Right.
But I will from a distance, man. I had folks, I'm big on the living color era, and I
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
looked at all those guys, just from a comedy standpoint, the Keenan, the Damien,
They're legends
uh,
now.
Wayne's, yeah,
They're
the Jim
legends.
Carrey, and
Hmm.
really drew from that. Big, watching, Richard Pryor and
Hmm.
Eddie Murphy films coming up, man. So, but I just sort of jumped in and started swimming. And my journey and path are so different than most other people's because I had that independent foundation to where I was like, yeah, this cool, this auditioning and getting these roles. And when the Eve show and the High School High and the Beloved and all
Hmm.
those things came up in studio, that was great. But I was also over here trying to figure out, how do I figure out a way so I can sustain myself and
Hmm.
be independent and not
Right.
have to get a green light from anyone and do what
Hmm.
I want, how I want. And nobody had really been down that path. You know what I mean? So it wasn't much they can tell me. And in fact, there are a lot of people who I look up to and respect who came to me like, yo, how are you doing this? You know what I'm saying? And and I gave them I gave them the game and the jewels, and they off,
Yeah.
some successfully, some not, doing
Mhm.
just that.
Yeah. I bet. Hey, they was like, hey man, I'm tired of waiting on these calls, man.
Yeah, yeah,
I ain't heard
yeah,
from the
man. You be
studio in
waiting
about a
forever.
year.
Wait forever. Picking up the
Yeah.
phone. Is it working? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
working.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all,
okay, it's
hey,
on. It's
I'm gonna
on.
call
Yeah.
y'all. I'll just let y'all know I had the same number
Yeah.
just in case y'all had thought I changed my number. This is right.
Exactly.
Y'all
Exactly.
called me. But yeah, man. So. So what you got coming down the pipeline, man? I know you just dropped Adam and Eve as we talked about.
Hmm.
Um, that you can talk about. I know
Yeah.
because you.
Doing a TV show with Bentley Evans, who created the Martin Show, a Jamie Foxx show,
Mhm.
showrunner for Martin, and created the Jamie Foxx show. And so
Classic.
now we're doing a sitcom together. It's going to be hilarious. I'm starring in it. And I got a romantic comedy in the
Mhm.
can, you know what I
Okay.
mean, that
Okay.
be out next year. You're going to
For the
enjoy that one.
women.
Yeah. About to do shoot my hour stand-up special
Okay. Yeah, I was
as
gonna ask you
well.
about that. About the
Yeah,
stand
man.
up. Yeah.
So yeah, I gotta, it's a lot of poachers out there. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like
Yes, I
I'm
do.
starting to hear some of my material and other people's specials. So let
Yeah.
me put
Yeah.
my special out before it's not special no more. I don't
Yeah.
want to put no names out there, but yeah. So man, I'm shooting that next year, man, and just keeping it rolling, man. Like I said, the blessing is being able to do what I want when I want.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, I started doing stand up this past September. So
Nice,
yeah,
nice,
yeah.
nice.
So
I love it.
got my foot in the game, you know what I'm
Love
saying?
it.
So
Love it. When I'm out that way, man, we gotta, you gotta come on and do your thing.
definitely, man, definitely, man. I've done, one show. I've gotten to do one real show, and I'm working the open mic circuit, just
Keep
getting my
keep getting it, man.
getting
Going on,
shots up, you know what I'm
keep
saying?
getting it. Going on stage. That's how you grow.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So when you're not doing the films, man, what are you doing, man? You like sports? What are you doing
Man,
when
I
you're
got three little
downtime?
ones, man. So I'm doing them, chasing them around, taking them here. I'm their professional Uber, man.
Yep.
You know what I
You just
mean?
dad
So
to them.
yeah. Yeah, but for me, it's always work. When you're doing it independent, it is work now. You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
The ability to do, films how you want is amazing, but it is, it's a lot of work. So it's
Mm,
always, planning and, putting together, like, you know what I mean, pushing the thing that's out, finishing the thing that's just done, and then getting ready to do the next thing if
mm.
you're doing it right. So, I'm over here operating like a studio with, a portion of of the folks. So it's a lot of work, man, and always putting that together, man. But I love it, man. So it's just work and family, man. Work and family.
Tell me about your first time doing stand up, man. How that started? Was that after
Listen,
acting or after you had
it was
before?
long after everybody thought that I did stand up
Mhm,
before, but I didn't. You know what I
mhm.
mean? I was just the comedic actor.
Right.
And I actually my first time up, man, was at an open mic at the Ha Ha Cafe. And
That's in California, right?
Yep,
Okay.
it's in
Okay.
California. And bro, when I tell you, I've never seen such bright lights in my life. Now, these were just normal lights, but I was so nervous and so scared that I felt like it was
Yeah.
the biggest light ever right in my face, man. And let me tell you that what? It might have been 5 minutes, man, felt like 5 hours, bro. It felt like 5 hours. And I was just like, man, can y'all turn that light down? They like,
Yeah.
bro, the light is off. I like, is it? But it was crazy, man, because I was so nervous. I got up there, and I think the only thing I could tell you is that that light was super bright and it felt really long. Like I right now can't tell you what my set is because I was so nervous, man. But let me tell you, man, I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love to stand up, and before I did it, you know what I mean, like I always wanted to respect the art. And I actually took David Arnold's class, who just
Oh man.
passed
Oh
recently.
man. R.I.P.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
I didn't get to meet David Arnold, man, but I was following him and watching him from afar, and
Hmm.
he was on my like. This is a
Hmm.
dude I want to connect with, do a
Yeah, he
class
brilliant,
if I can. Like,
brilliant,
yeah, man.
brilliant. And his class is brilliant because it really taught you what you were supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't understand what you're supposed to be doing up there, man. And so he was just an amazing, and he really taught me and gave me the essence and the jewels of what
Mm,
you're supposed to be accomplishing and brought down. Like his class was perfectly, stated the art of comedy. And it taught me just that, man. And rest in peace, man. He was loved by everybody. He was
mm.
extremely talented, man. But it was him who put me in front of them bright lights the first time, boy. And it
Yeah,
was crazy. But
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, definitely, definitely. So you did. It was an open mic, right?
It was an open mic, man. Yeah, it
You
was
get no
crazy.
booze. Everybody was good. It was
I
good,
didn't get
right?
no booze because it was a friendly
Okay,
atmosphere.
okay,
It was just
yeah, yeah.
open mic.
That's
They
good.
knew that. You know what I mean? Okay, he's out
Gosh,
there,
yeah,
so it was all supportive because they had to get up next too, right? So,
yeah. Everybody like
so keep it friendly.
you're
Keep it
good.
friendly. But if it was if it was a boo birds in the crowd, then they
Yeah,
probably definitely would have hit me with a couple of boos, boy. Because
yeah, man.
I didn't know. I blacked out. That light was so bright, bro. I was like, man, can y'all turn them lights down, man? Yeah,
I tried not to look at like people like right in
yeah,
their
yeah,
eyes. I don't know. Maybe it's
yeah.
just
You
me,
like,
but
why you looking at me?
I'm like,
Like,
don't look at me in the
because
eye.
you performing. Where you want
Don't
us
look
to
at me.
look?
So I'm kind of hoping, I'm like, let me just stare into that light real
Yeah,
hard and get that white, so I
right,
can't see no. Like if I can just see the legs and I know they
right,
there,
right,
I'm good. All I need is bodies and laughs. I don't need to see
right,
nothing. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah, I did about 2-3 jokes, man, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get up out of here on a laugh.
Yeah,
I swear that's how I did it, man. I was like, I got another
hilarious.
couple in my pocket, but you know what? Y'all
Yeah,
laughing, I'm gonna go. You know, so
that's what's up.
so I got a good first time story, man. That's what's up, man. But
Hilarious.
yeah, man. Hey, well, shit. Hey, man. I appreciate you sitting down with me today, man. Hey, man. It's dope, man. This is one of them surreal moments, man. I've been doing this podcast. I've been able to sit down with a lot of people. I never thought I would. Never thought I would,
Right,
man. You
right,
being one of them, man. So
right. That's
this is
what's
it
up,
right here.
man. Hey, well,
This
that's
is it
dope.
right
Hey,
here.
but I appreciate you having me, man. And I'm always, man, we got to do it again. And I love
Yeah,
supporting, other, especially, comic now, man, and
yeah,
other independent content creators, man. And we gotta chop it up and build and, build a band of brothers, man, and
yeah.
grow. So appreciate you having me there. Appreciate you supporting me over all these years, man.
Man, I've been there, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I have been interviewing so many comedians, and they're like, they were assuming I was already a comedian. And I was like, no, and I don't want to be called a comedian until I get
You
on the
said
stage.
not yet, huh?
You know what I'm saying? I was like,
Yeah.
don't call me no comedian because
Yeah.
they'd be like, where your film at, nigga?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah.
that's the day and age. It's fact check. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't call myself a race car driver. I ain't never been behind a race car.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
I waited, man, and but I'm glad I got up there, man. It's definitely fun. I see what the comedians. I need it now. I definitely need it now because
That's what's up.
Therapy is expensive, and that's
yeah, right.
thing.
Exactly.
So yeah, man, this has been dope, man. You got any shout outs you want to give? Definitely tell them where they can find the film and your social media where you can find you and all that.
Yeah, man, you can reach out to me, holler at me, I holler back, man. Instagram and Facebook, The Brian Hooks on Instagram and Facebook, The Brian Hooks, man. And the movie is Adam and Eve. It's out right now on Tubi. Sit down, check it out. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. And then hit me. Let's chop it up and let me know what you thought about it after, man.
Yep. Hey, man, you was really fast in 3 Strikes too. You used to run track in the back in the day, didn't you?
Yeah, you know I did. I did.
Too. See, I was anchored.
Oh, word. Yeah, so you recognize that, huh?
1 to 2. And you know what else too, man? Nigga said this the other day. He said, and he was talking about these niggas was real fast, and he was like, that nigga had a wide nose, didn't he? And he said, them wide nose niggas be fast. And I was like, I go, motherfucker. I go, them niggas ain't lying. I did. I was like,
that's hilarious.
Told me, like, you got a wide nose. I was like, wide nose niggas be chopping, boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
that's hilarious. Yeah.
That form was perfect. Yeah, man. That's what's up. Man. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
This has been another classic episode, man. The Cloud Chronicles, man. Brian Hooks, Job Blaze, man. End of the episode, I always like to say mental health is real. You take care of this, it'll take care of you. Like, share, subscribe, all that, man. Go watch Adam and Eve right now out on Tubi, man. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.